I'm Byron Brown. First tonight, the case against Corey Godbolt. A judge says the man accused of killing 8 people in Lincoln County can't get a fair trial there.
WJTV 12's Katie Rowe joins us in the studio now with what a change of venue could mean. Katie?
Yeah, Melanie and Byron, a venue change can play a big role in a high-profile case where prosecutors are seeking the death penalty. Now, I spoke with a law professor about what benefits, if any, a venue change could bring the defense. In May of 2017, Corey Godbolt's name was in headlines across the nation. Authorities arrested and charged Godbolt for the death of Sheriff's Deputy William Durr, his mother-in-law, and 6 people he knew. Soon he'll face a jury to decide what happens next.
I think it's harder to find jurors that haven't heard anything about the case. We're no longer in the days of the local newspaper and the local newscast. Everybody can learn about anything with the click of a mouse.
District Attorney Dee Bates tells me the defense filed a motion to move the case to a different venue.
Motion is brought because the defendant believes that he can't get a fair trial, often on the grounds of pretrial publicity or the notoriety of the crime or the closeness of the community in the county in which the crime occurred.
Lincoln County Circuit Judge David Strong made it clear during a pretrial hearing he doesn't believe Godbolt will get that fair trial. Mississippi College law professor Matt Steffi thinks moving the venue comes with advantages. For one, it could offer a larger pool for jury selection.
Also is that the further you get away from the scene of the crime and the victims of the crime, the less attention potential jurors might have paid to the case. People pay more attention to what's in their backyard or their hometown than they do in a neighboring county or across the state.
Steffi tells me when deciding to file a motion to change a venue, the defense has to consider 2 things.
The guilt-innocence question, even if a lawyer thought that the guilt-innocence question might not be as affected by the venue, they still have to proceed presumably to the penalty phase, potentially, where the jurors are going to decide life or death.
Now, I reached out to District Attorney Dee Bates, who tells me they have no comment at this point, but they expect the judge to make an official decision soon. I also reached out to Godbolt's attorney, but she also had no comment at this time. In the studio, Katie Rowe, WJTV 12.